July the 24th. That is our day right now in the Persona 5 calendar run. Okay.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
Well, with your big headache and everything, you know, clutching your head like that with your hand, with your handle. Anyway, this is a different intro. Usually we just start our day like no other. But here we're actually beginning with AKECHI and Nijima talking to each other. So yeah, yesterday, it was really weird. Alibaba's like, you know what, fuck it, forget about it. Forget we had this conversation. And everyone's like, okay, let's go get sushi. And I mean, they're like, wait, what? No. Like, we had Nijima visit Sakura-san and talk about domestic abuse and shit. Everything got a lot more interesting. The plot thickened. And then we just decided to drop it for no reason. Other than this person in the chat room saying, nah, forget about it. Like, we were getting somewhere, but then suddenly, like, someone else told us not to do it, so I guess we're not gonna do it. And now we have AKECHI being all insufferable with Nijima.
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro.
A mockery of us? No, we just showed people where the bullshit is. Where it's coming from, where the incompetence of society is coming from. You think you're hot shit, but you weren't able to fucking do anything about Kaneshiro. You're there with a headache being like, oh, this AKECHI guy, get him out of here.
And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some
Midget.
time now, just declared war on them.
They say it so fast, it just sounds like they're saying the word midget. To make matters worse, Midget have been dormant. They have now awoken. Midget is woke.
How much more can they screw us over?
Dude, if you had done a better job, if you weren't so fucking corrupt, or at least the people that you work for weren't so fucking corrupt, maybe you'd get somewhere. But because you guys do a crap job, we have to come in and clean up your mess.
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Oh, fuck you.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
Yeah, if I'm gonna allow Nijima to be a bitch to anybody, it's gonna be to AKECHI. Fuck that guy.
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace?
No, yeah, how about you listen to me for once? Because nobody ever listens to me, the guy that's on TV like on a daily fucking basis.
You may think it absurd.
Me, the guy that's always on television, that for some reason fabricated this rivalry between me and the Phantom Thieves. A person that everybody talks about in school. No, you gotta listen to me. I'm not being heard enough.
But don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
Oh man, you're just like Donald Trump talking about Hillary Clinton. For some reason, everything goes back around to the Phantom Thieves, huh?
What are you basing this off of?
Yeah, evidence, please?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
Yeah, like all of a sudden?
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I mean, you can't find the connection because, you know, all of those sudden changes of hearts come from the fucking calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise.
You're saying that's fake news?
Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
That is absolutely too much because all of those psychotic breakdowns haven't had anything to do with us. Did you ever see a calling card whenever somebody got a psychotic breakdown? No. But whenever a fucking bad dude turned good, there was a calling card, and we were involved in that. We haven't seen a single psychotic breakdown come out of our asses, so why the fuck do you think we would ever do that? Or act like we have done that, like their true goal is a terrorist action. If we really were terrorists, we would have done it already. Why are we trying to like build up confidence with people? No, fuck it. Just give psychotic breakdowns whenever we want. Kamoshida would have been dead by now.
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim.
What? What do you mean? It should be the other way around. There's nothing at the moment that actually makes that claim true.
Have you mentioned this to the police?
It's the other way. What do you mean? Like, oh, like, you're not wrong. Like, no. Like, there's literally not a single psychotic breakdown that was due to us.
I'd never tell them such things.
Psst.
The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
Yeah, so just being grunts for you.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
Oh my god, these fucking villainous motherfuckers.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san?
Nijima, does Nijima not care about justice? She's all like, gosh, she made a mockery. They all make a mockery out of us. Is that your goal? Just to like look good?
Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Mental shutdown victim's daughter.
Nothing at all.
I see.
I'm banned from LeBlanc now. That sucks. Their coffee was actually pretty good.
Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves without remorse.
Fuck the law. Let's go ahead and be these people. Let's go ahead and not be better than them in any way.
Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
What justice, huh?
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
Oh my god.
No, not at all.
Which is another way of saying that yes, he absolutely is up to something.
Well then, to our victory.
Oh, now you're talking like you're some fucking knight from the fucking Middle Ages. Fuck you. Who do you think you are, man? Fucking prissy kid son of a bitch. I think your mother gave you one too many hugs.
Okay.
Maybe 5 too many. Time for sushi. I run your life. Well, I'm not gonna allow you to move freely anywhere. This place is in Ginza, right? Did we take the usual train from Shibuya? New location? Ginza. This truly feels like Shin Megami Tensei, going through all of these places in Japan. Famous for its high-end shops, its property value is Japan's highest. Aside from the shops, cafes are aplenty. If you're tired from shopping, get some tea!
All right.
Ginza Sushi Bar. You can also invite people who may enjoy eating expensive sushi to hang out with you there. Tokyo. Good place to be. Exclamation point. How the fuck did the sushi get here all of a sudden? It just appeared in front of us. Eh, whatever. Let's eat.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I've eaten very little sushi in my life, but all the sushi that I have eaten, I've never liked all that much.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It just, I don't know. Something about it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. But then again, I mean, my knowledge of sushi is very, 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 very low. I feel like if I actually expanded, if I got like a trial, you know, if I was in some sort of, you know how there's like wine tastings and stuff? Yeah, there was like a sushi tasting where they give me a wide variety of sushi and I could just try all of them. I'd be like, okay, I like that one and I like that one. And then I just go for that all the time.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it, we got the cash.
So good.
Honestly, I would have liked the buffet again. I mean, I didn't really, I wasn't able to eat, you know, the whole breadth of the buffet.
Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna fucking drop it into the bag.
Hold your horses and don't talk.
No one understands him. It's just a cat. Oh, no, wait. No, they're gonna hear the meowing. Okay.
By the way,
What? Me, Jorge-kun. It is I, Jorge-kun. Well, what do you want?
is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
You already asked me this question again, and then you completely ignored the issue and said, let's go get sushi.
Again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court.
Yeah, and then leaving me alone in LeBlanc. Who the fuck is gonna run the restaurant? Not me.
What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
He's pretty strict, no chance. I don't think he's doing it. I mean, I'm not sure, I don't have enough evidence, but like my gut reaction means that, yeah, I know. Assuming that we're going to continue doing a social link with him in the future means that, hey, you know, we're good. Well, you down to me, not Kakyoin?
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Exactly, that's what I don't want to have happen.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Yeah, I really don't want that to be the case. If that's like the big twist in this whole thing, that would be really sad. It'd be like Kamoshida the sequel.
Hold on a sec. About that.
We are talking about Phantom Thief shit in front of the fucking chef right now. He's like right there, still, listening into everything. All we gotta do is just have Ryuji be loud and scream the word Phantom Thief.
I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Don't talk about this shit in public!
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. we probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Why the fuck has that? Why is it stopping us? None of the other shit has stopped us before.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife?
That's what I was thinking. That maybe like Wakaba, this Wakaba person might be Alibaba. But then Akechi said a psychotic breakdown victim's daughter. So this Wakaba person, who I can only assume is Futaba's mom, suffered a psychotic breakdown and maybe like died or something. And that's why like Sakura-san has gotten all triggered all of a sudden.
He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
No, I don't think so. That's you making shit up. So then who's Alibaba? Like just through process of elimination with all the theories that I got going on, I would say that Futaba's Alibaba. You know, they made it pretty clear that Futaba's Alibaba, but then the question still remains of why would Futaba, aka Alibaba, ask for a change of heart for herself?
Doubtful.
Does that even work? Like, does it even work if you want to change a heart? Like, the way that I reason it out is that if you need a change of heart, it's because you are a bad person, you have super distorted desires, and you don't realize that you need a change of heart because you're such a bad person. Like, you're just living your life, right? You're not even thinking about that shit. So, like, to be a person that wants to change his heart, then you must not be that bad, right? Like, are your desires really that distorted if you want to be changed? You know? Like, the first way to ever fix a problem is to admit that you have a problem, right? So, like, does that even make sense?
Your imagination has run rampant.
Yeah, a little bit. My head is itchy. I've been wearing the hat for too long. How foolish! You should be ashamed of yourself. Get the fuck out of this sushi place. Leave the sushi, I'll eat it.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Where the fuck is that ginger that you were talking about? You're very particular when it comes to food, I find.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves.
You dumbass! That guy turned around. What the fuck did I say? Crap. Oh, you idiot. You fucking retard. We're Phantom Thief fans. We follow that fan site. We go to that forum. We're massive fanboys. I love to cosplay as a Phantom Thief.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Real smooth, Makoto. You had it. Yeah, we're Phantom Thieves fans. We love the Phantom Thieves. We're celebrating because of the Kanashiro thing. Like, why bring it up at the sushi? You're such a dumbass.
Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
All of you are fucking idiots.
Everywhere we go, we hear about these Phantom Thieves.
That's Igus. The voice of Igus going, oh, everywhere we go. Rosebud!
What rubbish.
Bah, poppycock, says I, the Japanese haughty man.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Oh my god. Yeah, Ryuji's like, duh.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
Then you should stop letting shit slip. This is like the 7th or 8th time in this entire fucking game. You gotta put some tape in that fucking dumbass mouth of yours.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
It'd be really funny if fucking Ryuji was the guy that sells us out. Not because he's a traitor, but because he just stupidly said, I'm Ryuji and I'm a Phantom Thief. And it'd be like, and like a cop is there and he's like, we caught you. And like, ah, oh, thank your teammate, you got sold out, you know? Even Akechi's gonna be like, fuck, I was gonna betray them. But this idiot beat me to it. This dumbass just lets it slip. Oopsie! In a fucking job that is as serious as this, you can't just be like, whoops, oh.
Nijima-san.
What?
What are you doing here?
You motherfucker! Why are you here with your dumbass sweater? Are you gonna go and fucking meet your grandma and eat some cookies and watch some old episodes of Guy McVer? Get out of here! I don't want you here! I hate you! What are you doing in my place? This is my special place! Fuck you! What the fuck are you doing here? Get the fuck out of here! This is my tree place! This is my special tree place! What are you doing? You broke it! You broke my thing! This is my special thing! Fuck you!
Akechi-kun.
Also, oh god, the Nijima name comes in to fuck us in the ass again. Oh man, they're like, oh, Nijima! He's gonna bring up the sister. Be like, oh, your sister! What would she think about this?
Akechi?
This asshole. Oh man, me and Ryuji are in the same vibe right now.
You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
That's usually what it means when like a group of people are walking in close vicinity to each other. Yes, when they tend to hang out with each other, yeah, we are allowed to be friends with people of the Nijima name. I know that people tend to stay away. I know people tend to stay away whenever they hear a Nijima come by, but hey. Yeah, I know this asshole. Such an insincere smile.
My name is AKECHI. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
This guy has no friends, and he very, very much wants some.
How do you know my name?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course.
No, I'm kidding. I hacked into your computer. Facebook, have you ever heard of it?
I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right?
I'm a detective, which allows me to get into your privacy and know everything about you. I represent justice. My justice is better. By the way, fuck the Phantom Thieves.
I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves.
You just recently? I mean, I've heard you talk about it on television all the time.
Did you see that Mejed has declared war on them?
Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it? They haven't done shit, though.
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
They declared a YouTube war. They have to make a bunch of videos for the next 3 weeks talking about why they should win the war. And the one with the biggest amount of likes wins. The cringiest fucking war ever to be had. The most millennial thing you'll ever see. Your parents will die of embarrassment.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
English again.
I'm useless now. I'm powerless. My only weakness.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
What up?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh my god.
Oh,
She's a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
And that fucking smile. God, I want to punch you so hard in the face.
What is with these comments?
Yeah, why are you getting all up in our fucking business, man?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group.
Get out of here, you fucking creep.
Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students.
You're from Shujin too, asshole.
It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do.
Back off.
Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something.
Of course, everything comes back down to me, huh? I don't know why you have such a big fucking guy boner for me, but I want you away from me.
Regarding this whole Mejed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
I say that I really want to take the sushi home and eat it. You're wasting my time. They're like, I got this little sushi hanging around and I can throw it like a hammer. So if I was a Phantom Thief, what would I do about the Mejed thing? Retaliate? Ignore them? Or I don't care? Dude! Why do you keep asking us this shit? I don't give a fuck. Why should I tell you anything? I don't care about the old Phantom Thieves and I don't care about you. I just want to take my fucking, my little tiny little box of sushi and eat it at home while I masturbate to some fucking hentai on Pornhub. That's my fucking life, okay? Stop butting into my lifestyle.
Unsurprising. I suppose you aren't interested in such gossip.
Yeah, and you keep roping me into it. Get out of here.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
Yeah, you're the one that keeps showing the subject onto our faces.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to.
I mean, just say it. Just fucking come out and say it. You know that it's us. You know that we're the Phantom Thieves. Stop with the charade. Just say, I know you're the Phantom Thieves, and I'm gonna like fucking compile some evidence. I'm the guy that has been going in there with the black mask. Fucking shut up.
Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
Where's that condescending smile that you had before? You're getting all serious. Oh, I'm so scared. You want my lunch money? You fucking pretty boy, backstreet boy ass motherfucker?
What? You gonna report us?
Yeah, on what grounds?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Even though you literally just said that you're suspicious of us. Good to hear. Yeah, you're the only suspicious one here. Yeah, I weren't expecting that, huh? Fucking turning the tables. You're always on top. Nah, bitch, now we're on top now.
I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations.
I'm not doing it for you.
You really are an intriguing one.
Stop. Just stop. I don't want to hear any compliments out of you. I get creeped out. I feel uncomfortable with you. I just, if murder was legal, you'd be the first one to go. When the purge happens, like, for the next 12 hours, all crime is legal. I just fucking, pop you on the nose. 1,000,000 times. Like in a, like a JoJo stand, ora, and whatnot.
I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one?
No.
I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
I'm getting some fucking Joshua vibes from fucking The World Ends With You. I feel exactly the same about AKECHI than I did with Joshua when I played The World Ends With You. And you know what I thought? With both those dudes? That's what I thought. Well, not this first, bah, and then this after that.
What? The hell are you saying?
What?
What? The hell are you saying? What? The hell are you saying?
I can just imagine like the drop, you know, like the bum 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 jigga 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 jigga.
What?
I bet we'd make a great team.
Ah,
I'm curious to hear what you have to say. You seem to be a wealth of information.
personal space. Trying to steal my sushi, huh? You're gonna swipe it away.
In return, I'll teach you how to make deductions.
I don't want deductions. I'm already fine how I am without you in my life.
I believe that is a fair trade-off for you.
The only fair trade-off here is you needing a fucking haircut. It seems like AKECHI's interested in me in more ways than one. You can see his boner through his pants. This guy like really just wants to fuck me, doesn't he? Justice Arcana. Fuck this guy.
All right.
Rank 2 barely?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
Your input has been so valuable. I hate it. I hate AKECHI! Get out of here!
What was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Absolutely. He knows who we are. He just wants the evidence. He just wants to catch us with our pants down.
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
Nah, he knows.
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on.
No, he knows. He's absolutely on the loop on everything.
We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
All he's trying to do is just trying to figure out a way to get like all of the cops and all the people from the real world to believe him.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery.
Exactly. That's why he's fucking with us this entire time. He's trying to get us to say it.
Just keep acting normally.
Yeah.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
With Midget. Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
They said, come get us, fucker. Fuck you, lol. It's just like a gif of like, we're at the fuck your bitch.
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan and their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st.
We will commence the construction of a giant bottle of bleach that will fall down in the entire city of Tokyo. It'll be real funny for the people that love memes.
As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
We're online hackers. We live for the lulz and for the lulz only.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public.
Iron Man style. Do it in a press conference and everything.
We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
What a way to make us look like the heroes when we eventually annihilate your asshole.
That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
Yeah.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct?
Yeah.
And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
Let's continue to just talk about this in public, where people can just listen to us in passing.
What are we gonna do about this?
The same thing we always
Get
do.
in contact with Alibaba.
Yeah, I mean... and you guys said that it was a great idea to just forget about this and go get some sushi, huh?
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there.
LeBlanc. It bothers me. I know, that's probably the correct way of pronouncing it. But it fucking bothers me so much that they don't pronounce the C. It just sounds like they're trying to be more elegant than they actually are. LeBlanc. Ugh. I imagine like some stupid dumb blonde American girl just trying to sound all French and elegant. That's what I think about whenever they don't pronounce the C. And I know that that's probably the correct way to say it, but it's a pet peeve of mine. It's a personal thing. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but
Looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
yeah, but well, what do we do? How do we contact her? I mean, we know where she is. I mean, if we just connect the dots, right? We'll know, like, Alibaba is Futaba and Futaba is in Sakura-san's house. We gotta break in there.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
Or we can just ask for Sakura-san and be like, hey, we know what's going on, we want to help you out, you know? Or something like that. But that would mean unmasking ourselves to him.
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
I mean, we have 2 of them already. No, we only have 1. It's just the name, Futaba Sakura. And then we need, what was it, the location? And then what that location means to that person. I forget how it's called.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
I mean, she's listening to us right now.
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Yep, right in the other block.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done?
By experiencing that change of heart herself.
Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
Yeah, because if it wasn't Futaba herself, we could just lie and say, oh, it's done. We did it. We can just lie to her.
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Or experience it herself.
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition.
They know. I mean, that's where it kind of indicates, okay, it could be Alibaba, could be Sakura-san, right? If you keep assuming that it's not Futaba, which it totally is.
However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us.
Yeah, and it can't be Sakura-san because we've talked to Sakura-san many times during this, so it's Futaba. Alibaba is Futaba.
This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the 2 of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
John, John, John.
For real?
Duh.
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Big if true.
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
So that would be the distorted desire?
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I don't think she's gotten abuse. I don't think there's any abuse here. I think there's something else. Something about her past, obviously, but it can't be abuse. I do not believe that Sakura-san has abused anybody. I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
Amazon Prime delivery. Somebody order a pizza, boneless pizza from Amazon for some reason.
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
Uh-huh.
But my fatty tuna!
You'll get fat from the tuna. Why the hell do you think they call it fatty tuna? You don't need that.
No complaining.
This is
Let's
for
all
the
go
mission.
together.
Come on, take a bullet for the team.
Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
What are you guys doing? Fucking in my bed. Doing the good sex. I know, I had my own experiences in life doing this, but not in my house. She just opens the door, sees everybody. Oh my god, an orgy! And it's mostly men. This is the worst. The lights are on. Suddenly the voices are gone. Think he's napping? Even Boss would have woken up by now with how many times we've rung this doorbell. I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too. Maybe she doesn't want to leave her room. She already said, hey, I can't leave.
Hey.
The gate isn't locked. Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
Hey.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless. Oh. Sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside. Do you think that's okay? Yeah, sure. Probably. It's rain, right? Rain is the perfect excuse for a lot of things. My apologies, boss. You know that we're living in the 2000s. We're living in modern times when everybody makes up excuses because rain.
Hello?
Rain apparently is like the most damaging thing ever. I've heard places where like school gets canceled because it rains.
He's not out, is he?
This looks like fucking horror movie shit right now.
The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Sakura-san just fucking in his underpants, in the complete darkness, watching old reruns of I Love Lucy.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, boss is kind of old, ain't he?
It's gonna be like that scene in fucking Toy Story 2 where he has like the Cheetos spread all over the floor. He's like, oh, we gotta walk through these.
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
I don't think anyone hurt you.
Scream? What was that?
Probably Anne shitting herself.
How should I know?
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Let's get out of here, please. Can we just go?
We have an entire string section somewhere in this room playing some dramatic music.
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out.
Anne, hold me. I'll protect you.
Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
I have a cat. Whoever shows up, I'll throw Morgana at him. Anne looks exactly like the kind of sexy girl that gets killed in a horror movie, huh? Oh my god, Makoto's like, can I hold your hand? I mean, I would not... I don't... Out of all the girls... That's not holding my hand. That's holding my shoulder. Oh man, this is like the most like telegraphed fucking like romantic interest thing happening. This is like, I'm sure like the protagonist ex Makoto shippers are like, oh my god, oh, so cute! And they're already making their fan art on Tumblr, putting them kissing. I would have liked for Anne to do this, to be like, hey, can I hold your hand? Which apparently translates as grabbing onto the shoulder.
I can sense someone's presence.
I mean, whatever, I'm not gonna complain about a girl wanting to hold my hand, right? But I just wish it wasn't Makoto, I wish it was someone else.
Who is it?
Who's there?
Here's Johnny.
Anymore, I'm leaving.
No, stay with me. He's like agreeing. What? Somebody grab you from the leg?
No, my legs won't move.
What's with that expression? What the hell's happening? You're getting really weird, Makoto. What? Oh shit! There she is! Oh my god. Okay, Makoto's in kind of a weird position here. If people saw us sideways.
Alibaba! Futaba!
So she does get out of her room. She was like right there. She was like, hey, what's up?
Hey, come on, where are you?
You literally saw her run towards a direction. We should probably follow her instead of just standing still like dumbasses.
You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself.
Use your hacker magic to show up. Show us in a hologram.
I'm sorry, please save me, sis.
Are you okay, Futaba?
Oh my god, breaking out the fucking shotgun. Bah, 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 I won't let you get away. Boom, you motherfucker. Boom, trying to rape my daughter, will you? Bah, bah, bah. You'll never see it coming. You see like the little attack persona. I'm a money. Bah, bah, bah. And then everybody died because of a misunderstanding. The end. Like the credits is like everybody's graves with like the sad like Persona 4 music. Dang 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 dang.
Crap, he's home.
Oh no. Ugh! Oh, he doesn't have a weapon.
Who the hell are you? Don't move!
I have a gun somewhere.
You hear me?
No blowjobs in my house. Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, sis. Somebody please save me.
God, Buddha, Ganesha, whoever. Oh god.
You? What are you doing in my house?
What did I say about no whores after 11 p.m.?
You're...
Oh man, god damn it. The lawyer's not gonna fucking let me hear the end of it.
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
We were just about to have some, you know, typical unprotected sex like the stupid teenagers we are. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll pull out in time. Also, I love your frog there in your room. Is that a red frog? I love it. Did you know that the Amazonian frog is red and has poison? Fuck. Please don't call the cops.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
Considering what just happened, I mean, anybody would think that.
We're just friends.
I mean, for a girl that's dry humping this guy's leg, you guys are pretty close friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
You're like 1 inch away from just grabbing his dick, lady.
But that's not it. Things happened and...
People make mistakes, you know? To think that of all of the girls that, you know, the game would put together with the protagonist to be Makoto, I don't see Makoto with the protagonist at all. I see Makoto, I mean, I see the protagonist more with, like Futaba or Ann, but like Makoto? God, not even Haru or anything like that. Oh my god! Oh man.
Here too?
It would have been so much funnier if just Ann walked out and be like, oh my god, you fucking womanizer. You're about to have a fucking, like, girl on guy orgy. Fucking three-way all up in the, why didn't you invite me? I swear to god if Futaba comes out of this room. And the only time where I don't want Futaba to come out of a room.
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
Yeah, we thought you had fucking drowned yourself in fucking Cheetos.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
I guess I'm getting old, what with all of my not white hairs anywhere.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
You don't mind, you got some condoms over there, right? Can we use them? Is that cool? Thank you.
Huh? You want to ask me?
I mean, there's no one else we're fucking...
There's someone else living here. Isn't there?
Why are you asking that? We literally just came in direct contact with Futaba and you're like, is there someone living here?
Yeah. My daughter.
There we go.
She be Futaba Sakura?
Could she be the person that has the same last name as you?
You told Nijima-san too?
Oh boy.
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san?
I mean, we already met with her for like a second.
I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
It's a little complicated.
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that.
The opposite, she's pretty damn healthy.
I don't want you all getting the wrong idea.
I love it. It looked like Sakura-san was just staring at Anne's legs and being like, God, we can kick those legs out. I gotta be honest. I can't lie to a woman.
I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you.
Eh, now you're telling me.
Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
She'll hear us either way. Don't worry about that. She'll hear absolutely everything. Why the long loading screen? Like, oh, it went...
Where do I start?
With the long, arduous journey back to the other block where LeBlanc was at.
Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree.
So, just like Futaba.
She truly was a great woman.
see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
She, sounds like a pretty good person.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
Yeah. Wait. Is, like, Sojiro and Wakaba, like, did they get married and have Futaba? Because Sojiro's kind of making it sound like Futaba was like a separate thing. It's like, oh, we knew each other, and then she had Futaba. Like, he's making it sound like he didn't get married or anything.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
So you're technically not the father. Yeah, what about her father?
There wasn't a father.
So it wasn't Sojiro?
Do you mean...
So what, did you, like, adopt Futaba?
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either.
Slayusuke, do you mean that she is Jesus? Could she be Anakin Skywalker? What is her midichlorian count?
She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her.
Wow, damn.
They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba.
They make it so mysterious. Why leave it so vague? There was no father. She was single the entire way. Oh man, it's scary. It's disturbing how they leave it so vague.
But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Left, which means what?
Yes, she committed suicide.
Man. But then what about AKECHI when he said that it was a psychotic breakdown victim? Like, did she get a psychotic breakdown and then commit suicide, or was a psychotic breakdown the thing that killed her, or what? It seems like we're getting different stories here, and I don't know what was the truth here.
Suicide?
Did she jump off of the building of the school and she succeed? I shouldn't be making a joke about that. She pulled a Shiho.
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
You're making this worse, man. Oh man, no. This is kind of hitting me hard, guys.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba.
Yeah, so you adopted Futaba after the mother was lost.
First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
So, wow. The entire time I thought, okay, then Sojiro and Wakaba got married, and then they had Futaba. But no, like, Sojiro was just a guy that knew Wakaba. It's kind of like me. You know, when I came in, it's like, oh, I knew your parents from someplace. And so he decided to take me in. Maybe that's why he was up for it, you know, at the beginning of the game. Because like, okay, I already have experiences with Futaba. You know, I kind of know how to handle a kid that age, you know. And again, like, he had connections with, like, another family. It's like, okay, so weird.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
Did they not have any other, like, family members? Like, no grandma, no uncle, no aunt, no nothing? Like, Sakura-san was the guy that they fucking relied on?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me.
Is that her distorted desire? Is that she feels really bad about it? And that manifested into, like, a shadow, maybe? This is, like, the most Persona 4-ass story arc that we've seen in Persona 5. Like, we have seen shadows. Like, you know, I kind of got, like, too closed off when it comes to the Persona 5 story, but this takes place in the same universe. Like, in this universe, there used to be a dark hour, you know, there used to be, like, a TV world that people go in and they fight their own shadows and you get the Persona. So, how could this you know, this is just through a different place, right? Just because we've been following villains this entire time doesn't mean that there aren't any other people like in Persona 4, right? Where they just have the bad side of themselves that they face and then they turn into a persona, right? It could easily just be like not necessarily a villain, but just like Shadow Futaba fucking shut up, you know? And so Futaba called the Phantom Thieves and be like, get this fucking thing out of me. And maybe that's it.
I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago,
she saw this Eromanga Sensei anime and said, I want to do that too.
She started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening. She'd say things like, I hear voices and Mom is looking at me.
That's fucked up.
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
There's one like literally across the street.
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room.
That's why Takumi at the beginning of the game, that's why she was there. That's why she was in LeBlanc, because Sojiro was trying to talk to the doctor to be like, can you fix my daughter? And she's like, I don't know what's... Oh my god, all of the things are connecting. Everything is coming together. That's why Takumi was there to begin with.
Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in.
Yep, Murasaki style.
She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
Sad.
What about you?
Hello, I'm here. I came out of the house.
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
Really?
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next.
She's like fucking Jesse Eisenberg in that Social Network movie. She's like a Mark Zuckerberg, that girl is.
It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her.
She's too smart for you.
So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
That's a really fucked up situation. I really feel for you, Sakura-san. And you took this all in. You're that good of a guy. You're so fucking compassionate and kind that even despite all of that, you're like, no, come with me. Come live with me. I'll take care of you. Man. And people think that there's like domestic abuse. Like, now I'm 100% sure that all that shit is not true at all. Don't worry about it. We're cool. It's all good.
Thanks. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either.
It's like Haruhi Suzumiya. Like, if you make her angry, the world's gonna end.
And again, I know that's no way for her to live.
Exactly. Yeah, that's no way for anyone to live.
It's all I can do, though.
Oh, man. And with the voice acting, like, this is so well performed. Like, man, you really feel for the guy, you know? Like, it feels so fucking real. Yeah, what does Futaba want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books.
These sex dolls that look like anime girls from Amazon. It's fucked up. I've lost so much money.
Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be?
We can't. After hearing that story, Phantom Thieves to the rescue. I say.
I'm gonna head back then.
Man, what a way to fucking walk back home.
You all had better head home soon, too.
Unless you want to have a fucking sleepover here in this fucking restaurant. With the fucking monster plant upstairs.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
I feel awful too just listening to that fucking story. Getting him to fucking give up the information. Fuck.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
Yeah, I know, right? That's literally what I just said.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
Yeah. It's probably like all the guilt that she feels in her heart, right? Just change it. Get rid of it.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Yeah, she doesn't know how the fucking metaverse works.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
I mean, it worked for everybody else, right?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
She seems like a pretty badass hacker, so like, if we get her into our team, then yeah, Medjed will get his ass kicked. Hopefully. We do need clues, I don't know about this. We still need those keywords, though.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace?
Yeah, man, that's another problem. Like, does she even have a palace? And if she does have one, how the fuck do we get to it?
Let's check.
I mean, I've played the game a little bit ahead. Like, I know that she has one, and I've been through all of this. But, yeah, it's just how they get to it. That's the part that I don't know.
The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
That's 2 keywords.
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
One?
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil?
Yeah, it's just distorted desires, right? They don't have to be evil. If they really needed to be evil, then I guess Persona 3 and Persona 4 wouldn't even be a thing, right?
Hey, Morgana.
Where's Morgana?
Where's Morgana?
Where the fuck is Morgana? Is he still over at Sakura-san's place?
I haven't seen him for some time.
Oh my god! I did not even think of that! I thought he was just like Nebby status right now, just in the bag with Lily, like in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Holy shit! This entire time has he been there just like fucking having a conversation with Futaba? Morgana probably already knows everything. He's probably gonna come in here and be like, you amateurs, I already know everything. This, and that. There we go. Palace, done. Oh my god!
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Fuck, I didn't even think of that.
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all.
Morgana is a real Phantom Thief. Like, sneaky son of a bitch.
The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Ah, that fucking assembly thing. Fuck that shit.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
Man, something's gonna happen in that day, huh?
An assembly? What about?
How about some dippy duck guy is gonna tell us not to jump into a canal or something. They're just gonna run like a video for like 10 minutes, and then they'll give us some free sandwiches.
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
He's so angry. I mean, whatever, right? We're not gonna have like a whole class session, right? It'll just be the assembly and then we get out, right? That's fine, whatever.
I mean, it is our fault.
Yep, we are the cause of that. But hey, it's only gonna be for a little bit. I don't think it'll take up the entire day. We can hang out after that. Come on, let's all go to the arcade. Makoto loves it.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Yep. In the chat box where people totally can't hack it at all. Hey, there she is.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
Yep, she's listening in.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
We can stand up to that midget.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives...
Okay, it's just gonna be the same shit.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a... Hey,
Alright,
Morgana.
we know. Hey, there we go. Deadass! He was just there, just hanging out. Where'd Morgana go? Let me take a wild guess. Even with or without Morgana, still gotta go to bed. Like, finally I'm free! Oh no. Even with or without the cat, he isn't back yet. We gotta wait for him. We can't function as a normal human being without this talking cat telling us what the fuck to do. I wonder, I look at the plant and I'm like, I wonder where Morgana went. I can't feed the plant with bionutrients if nobody else tells me to do it. I only live at the whim of other people. Literally everything that we do in our room reminds us of Morgana in some way. Fuck, can this guy just not function without his fucking cat telling him what to do all the time? We're a slave. We're definitely like... we're at the bottom there. There's no way that we're on the top. Anyway. God. Fuck our lives right now. Let's just go to bed. God damn it. Hey, there you go, you're back. We're just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was. All I did was wonder where the fuck you were. I even sat on the couch and everything. I take it the chief told you about Futaba and then you guys disbanded in relief for now. How do you know that? Where were you? Yeah, how do you know that? We already know, but you know. You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know? I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young. What was she like? She had long hair and a pretty young sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief, and she can hack into our chats too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. Ooh, who is she? Yeah, who the fuck is she? In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed.
Okay.
Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure to let everyone know. Yeah. Let's go and text them. Oh shit, we're going over to the future. Alright. We're moving forward in time. Man, it sends a chill down my spine. I get fucking scared whenever there's a non-social link. Fast forward in the time. Her eyes.
Sakura?
Like,
she had one of these palaces?
Even she's fucking shocked. I love it. Her eyes just giant, like... Really? Man, I look pale as shit. I look like a fucking Twilight vampire.
Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
Exactly. There has to be some fucking parody out there on YouTube where Sainijima just points out all of the plot holes and inconsistencies. And like, why does the cat always tell you to go to bed? Why don't you have any life of your own? Like, wait, so how are you able to get so many girlfriends and like nobody found out ever? Yeah. So anyways, yeah, so she's saying, targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated. Were you not fucking listening? That's right. Are you surprised? They were an unseen enemy. They were an unseen enemy. Medjed was.
How was Medjed?
How was Medjed taken down? Because we're fucking badass, that's why.
What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation.
Alright, it's consistent.
It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
Now you believe me. Of course not. I'm not lying to you. You still doubt me? Of course not.
You have quite the wit. Very well, let's continue.
She laughed a little bit. She's liking it. She's liking it a little bit. Are we gonna be able to like have her? I love that it's a social link because of like rank 9 by the time like the protagonist is so charming. He's such a womanizer that here in the interrogation room with cameras and everything after being drugged, I still have that ability. At rank 9, she's gonna be like, I love you. Let's just leave and escape to France. Yeah, I love you too. You're now Sainijima's girlfriend. Makoto will never know because you'll be in France.
We've yet to determine how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed, seeing as they are unseen.
They are anonymous. They are unseen.
If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
Yeah, as opposed to all the other shit that I told you. It seems Sainijima is starting to seriously listen to what I have to say. Fuck yeah, man! After 50 hours of us sitting in this place, I've had an enormous amount to I have an enormous desire to just take a piss, to poop, to eat. 50 hours, you know how much that is? That is like more than 2 days. Like, we've been sitting here for more than 2 days, and you still don't believe me.
Alright.
3 days.
To think the Phantom Thieves
4
would
days.
have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter.
Almost a week. The Phantom Thieves have their hideout. Yeah? Surprised?
What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate.
Fate. You're here not believing a fucking word I say, and you're saying this is fate. Fuck off with your fucking fate bullshit. Ishiki. That's her last name. Wakaba Ishiki. And so, Sojiro Sakura, that's his last name. That's why Futaba's last name is Sakura. Because when she got adopted, she obtained the Sakura name. Ishiki. Why is that name so familiar? For some reason, that's ringing a bell. Ishiki.
Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
We only have 70 hours left before they kick us out. So talk about that. So did you eat the sushi or not?